There, okay, good, good, good. What is this? Why does one not? At least 1 minute of video is needed to start. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at my settings here. Let's get the puppy. We got Luna today. We got Luna. Luna's happy to see me. She came running in. Her mom was trying to take her coat off and she was tripping over her coat because she wanted me to take her and give her some hugs and kisses. Say good morning, everybody. Say good day, puppy lovers. Good day, puppy lovers. See, my camera is flipped for some reason. When I look in them, it mirrors it or, it flips it. And I don't know why it does that, because what you're probably seeing, because I'm right-handed and you're probably seeing me left-handed or something like that. But nothing has changed in my settings in my camera. I don't know why whenever I go live it changes, and I cannot find how to fix that, because I would like people to recognize my videos as me being right-handed, and it's just not how it's supposed to look. So anyhow, I'm still working on that, trying to figure it out. I can't figure it out. I went in my settings, my camera settings. My camera settings are fine. Every time I record a new video, it's fine. It's the way it's supposed to be. For some reason, it's like looking in the mirror. Well, no, not looking in the mirror. Is that it? Oh, I'm not sure. All right. So we got you all nice and wet. Oh, I didn't put my mic on. That's okay. You can hear well with the phone. That's okay. So this is little Luna here. And I see her very regularly, every 6 to 8 weeks. She's in need of a nice little trim and a good bath. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Those who don't know me, my name is Elizabeth Jenn. I've been dog grooming since 2010. I've been running my own business ever since. And I work here at home. And I groom only small dogs, 20 pounds and under. As you see, I only have a tiny bath. Excuse me. She knows. And yeah, I'm live every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Unless there's a client that doesn't show up for some reason, or they have to cancel me, I let you know in advance as much as I can. And then I'll just be live for the next dog for 12:30 or the next day. But I'll let you guys know. So this is shampoo number 1. I always give 2 shampoos unless the dog is fairly clean. Like he'll come in and mom says, oh, I just washed him this week also, because that does happen where clients will wash their dog, during the week for some reason. So if there's a lot of bubbles, then I'll know that when you're scrubbing, it's pretty bubbly. I'll know that their hair is pretty clean. So she's got a good amount of bubbles, but I'm still going to give her a second shampoo. So my daughter this morning gives me a call. Her car, the whole front of her car is wrecked. She had a car accident this morning. She had done her stop. She had stopped at the stop sign, and apparently, as she went to go forward after her stop, there was another car that came in and didn't do his stop. And she slammed on the brakes, and of course it's winter now, and there's ice, and she slid right under the school bus. So it's only the front of her car that ended up under the school bus, but I can't believe that happened this morning. She called me crying, of course, in panic. And the guy, apparently she says that the guy just kept moving on, and he never stopped. You know, he didn't stop. She just skid right under the bus. So it's a hit and run type of thing. I'm glad she's okay. And the kids weren't in the car, so she had just brought the kids to school, and her youngest, she brought her to daycare, so while she was coming back. You know, you never know, eh? These things happen so fast. It's a brand new car. Well, it's not brand new, but oh yeah, anyway, so that's today's story, I guess. Unless we have more stories to tell later. We have more stories. No bad stories, just good stories. Alright, so I'm going to give her a second wash. She came in with the first wash, now I'm coming in with the second wash. And as I was saying a while ago, puppies also, I'll only give them one shampoo. Oh, I have an itchy nose this morning, sorry. See all those bubbles? Now that's clean. That's what I want to see. And it's happened before where I needed to give 3 shampoos. But when that happens, often I'll also start with a degreaser and then come in with 2-in-1 shampoo. And if that doesn't work, if that's still not enough, then I'll go in a third time. I just want to see this. I really want to see that. I want to hear it. I want to hear the suds. You know, my clients are paying me good money, and I want to give them their money's worth. If the dog is not the best at being washed, where it's really, it's like really tough for both the dog and I, then I'll only do 1 shampoo, and I'll let the client know, because I'm not going to keep the dog in there being extremely stressed and me stressing, trying to get the dog, you know, to sit and eat. Accidents can happen like that. So the quicker you can get him out of the tub, the less chances of him slipping, or because some dogs will fight. They'll want to slip and they'll want to stand, and so yeah. So if it's a puppy, I'll do only 1 shampoo. If it's an older dog, also older dogs, sometimes they can be in pain and they're not. I'll only do that 1 shampoo. And I'll really try to, what I'll try to do is while I'm doing that only 1 shampoo, is I'll try to squeeze some of that shampoo out and then add more and scrub and squeeze out. There, you're looking slick. You're going to smell slick too. There, let's give her a rinse and get to the table. Hello, Mandy. Hope you're doing good too. Afternoon for you. Good afternoon to you. Yeah, she is okay, Mandy. And hello to Tamil Girl. Is that it? Am I reading that properly? I have to go on my tiptoes and try to read. Good girl. And she's such a good girl, this one. Huh, Luna? Her name's Luna. I'm not sure if I mentioned her name. Her name is Luna. Look at how good she is. Just hold that little nose here. Rinse the top, not in the ears. I'm rinsing just the front part here. And that water's not going in her nose. Underneath here. Wipe that up so that I don't squish any water in there. I'm going to hold her ears down. One more time, honey. You do that. Bring your ears forward. There. Just going to get under her ears also. I'm just going to hold that little ear canal closed up. Get under that ear. There. All done. All done. Watch out. Watch out. Move a little. Move. Can we stand? We had a major event that happened this week. The ripen. Hello. Yeah, we had a major issue this week. We had, what was it, over 70 centimeters of snow. What's that in feet, Steph, they were saying? Steph? How many feet is that? Over 2 feet. Within a few days, we got all that snow. And we have our little, the little tempo, the little car, where we park our car. Got so much snow on it that it came falling down, just crashed down. And yeah, I'm happy no one was under that, because there was so much snow. And I had just mentioned to my husband, hey, we gotta go get rid of that snow on top of that little car. Oh, jeez. And
almost 2 feet 5 inches.
2 feet 5 inches.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of snow. For 2 days we were trying.
74 centimeters. We received.
How many?
74
centimeters?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 74 centimeters of snow. That's crazy. Within just like 3-4 days. Yeah. That's a lot of snow.
What?
That's nuts. Yeah. All right. Okay. We're going to prepare for the next pup too. I'm just going to put this in here. We're going to put hot water in there. Okay? Just hot water. Take this out. So it's good to prepare for your next dog. I like to put the little bottle in there and prepare. Sometimes I forget, but I try not to forget. Just put some really hot water in there. Okay, I'm going to go set her up on the table. You wanna go get the camera? You gonna be a star today? You be a star, Luna? You're the star. Come on, guys. I'll set up right there. Hi, Luna. Hi, Luna. She's just shaking it off. Hey, all right. Coffee time. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, yeah, it's gonna make you cough if you do that. You don't want to cough. So I got a new spray for to condition the coat. I'm just trying it out. Where is it? It's right here. We were just talking about this last week. Mandy, I had mentioned that I didn't remember the name, the product. I have some of that left. I will find it and I'll eventually let you know. But this one here, I'm trying this here. It's BioSilk for dogs. So I'm trying this out. It's a small bottle. I didn't want to buy a bigger bottle, so I just want to try this out. I tried it on one of the pups. Yesterday I had a long-haired pup, so I tried it on her, and I love the smell. I really love the smell, but it really just mists, a light mist, so I'm going to see. What I really liked about my other one is that it really makes the coat soft. I want to see if this really does the trick. Take this off. And I'm going to put a little rubber dog this morning. I'm going to let that product sink, settle into that coat. And keep her all cutesy in here, in her bathrobe. And I'm going to clean out her eyes. And hello, Richard. Hello, Doggy Diaries. Hello to everyone. All right, so let's clean out those eyes. Let's see if the ears need any type of plucking, shading, and we're going to take out our products here. Garbage to go flying. Here, we're going to need 3 rounds. Oops. There. Okay, we're going to start off with the eyes. I'm just going to bring this in a little closer here for this little one. Bring that down. Okay. What's going on with your eyes? Anything in there? Yep, just a little. Just a little bit of poopies. So I see her really regularly. Let's see, how often? Every 5 weeks. Wow. Every 5 weeks I see her. And she gets so anxious when she comes in. Like anxious to see me, anxious for me to give her hugs and kisses and whatnot. So funny how from one dog to another, one dog will be stressed and the other one's going to be, fearful or, all pups are treated the same here. Some dogs are just more nervous than others. She's just happy-go-lucky. Huh? You're happy-go-lucky little girl. Yes, you are. Okay, kisses are done. I don't want to excite them. A lot of people say, why aren't you, doing the whole googly thing with them? And, the high pitch and stuff like that. This is why. Because they get excited. I don't want them excited. Really. So let's see what's going on in your ear. Probably don't have much in there, huh? Let's try this. Shave a little. We took some out. There. There's a little bit of a shave there. Let's do the other side. Notice, guys, how I always mention that I do not stick this in the dog's ear. I put it flat to the ear. You do not put this in the ear. Just put it flat. It's a shaver. Guys, I got this off of Amazon. It's just a nose hair shaver for human people. You know, for human people, for humans, for us people. And I just like to shave some of that hair out like that instead of having to pull and pluck. Unless the client asks me to pluck, then I'll pluck. Or you can cut with scissors, but this doesn't cut. See how it's all plastic and on the inside you have the blade? Well, you just put it flat and then you turn one way, then you turn the other way. It just shaves the hair off. So yeah, they may have a few little strands of hair left, but that's fine. They're not, it's the dog's ear needs to have airflow. So a few hairs here and there is not going to stop any airflow. But if the client wants it completely cleaned out, I'll do it. You know, I'll pluck. And if that's one plugged, really plugged, I'll have to kind of pluck some of that out. But this is just like maintenance. Again, as I always mention, we're never cleaning the ears. Up until there's no debris left on your cotton ball or whatever you're using to clean out that ear, if you're using a pad, it's got to come out clean for you to be done. See, here it's not clean. Come in. Use another area on the pad. Flip the pad over. I'm using this clean side. There are different ways you can clean the ears. You can either just put that liquid down into the ear. Some products, you just pour the liquid and squish around, and then they'll shake, and then the liquid will come out. But I still do believe that if you can get water in there that can stay stuck, you can also get product that can stay stuck. So, see? So that's why I clean this way. Unless the client's asking for a deeper type of clean, you know, it's their business. If that's what they want, that's what I'll give. But this is how I function, and there are different ways to function, right? I'm just clearing out this area here, just in case there were any poopies. There's no poopies left. I'm going to come in and cut. You can shave if you want to be shaving. Once the dog's dry, of course, and only with a 10 blade. Got to be really careful with scissors. And then often I'll come in, especially if there was some debris. She's not so bad, but it's just the sake of showing you guys how I do this. Show me your bum. Show me your bum. And I will clean with a baby wipe. Clean the bum, clean the bum, clean the bum. There, that bum needed a little bit of cleaning. The dog was washed, of course. I did scrub, but sometimes it will happen where there might be little pieces left. So it just gets caught in the hair and it's hard to come off. So it's better to take it off with a, oh, the alcohol's over there. I'm gonna have to clean that after. Okay. Yeah, it's better to clean it off with one of these. I'll clean those afterwards. My spray bottle is in the other room. Yes, okay. Are we ready for a dry now? Okay, now that that's all done, I'm going to give her a quick comb. Are you saying no to me? Give you a quick comb here. I'm going to back this up. Chit chat with everyone. Say hello. This poor dog. Yeah, poor dog. Poor dog is being taken care of. Huh? Poor dog. Yeah, we're keeping you free from mats, from any skin issues, any diseases and whatnot. Yeah. So she's got a little bit of matting going on here. Wow, she never gets mats. over here. I'm gonna dry that, guys, and use my other products. I can get that right in there because I know this stuff really gets in there. I want it to get nice and saturated. All right, so I'm going to set her up on a sling just because she likes to turn and turn and turn. So if I set her up on a sling, she won't be doing so much turning on me, you know. I'm going to add this here, little towel so that it's comfortable for her belly. We don't want you turning because I have only one hand to be drawing you. Darn it all. Darn it all, darn it. I'm right here, honey. I'm right here. All right, so I'm going to get her nice and dry here. Get it nice and close. It's going to be loud, guys. notice someone's asking me what type of dryer is that. I use hair dryer on my pooch that dry one, then right away, or is that just air? No heat. There's no heat. Actually, okay. So this is a sorry, Paul. This is a high velocity dryer, hair dryer. It's high velocity hair dryer, and the air that comes out is just cool air. But eventually the motor starts warming up a little, so there's a light warmness to the air. But I do have two other hair dryers that I'm going to show you. I love showing these hair dryers that I got off Amazon. This is for the head. I absolutely love this one because it's not as loud, it's not as scary for the dog. So when I get to the head area, you know, I used to use they taught us in school to use the high velocity, but you use it really far. You can blow a little bit of that air, but you hold it really far. Yes, I love, I love you too. No excitement, no excitement. Yeah, I'm going to show you this dryer. And it's very quiet. It sounds louder on video, but it's quieter than what you hear on video. There are different attachments for the ends of the dryer. You can see you can change it. So you click there. But this is my favorite attachment. It's very focused, tiny. And I can do the head area, the head. The other dryer I'll show you in a minute. It's got a brush at the tip. See how good she is with it? And it's a lot, it's not as, you know, in your face, literally. Here's the other dryer. Some dogs just won't even want this dryer in their face. Luna's a good girl. But when that happens, I switch over to another dryer. You know, from one dog to another, one will prefer one, the other will prefer the other. And some just don't want any at all. But if they really don't want their head dried, I just dry it at about 85%, say, and then I'll just continue on with the Groom, and once I get to the head, usually it's pretty much dry. So I'm going to give her a little brush just to separate the hairs. When you're separating all of those little hairs, it helps to dry quicker. And notice how I'm just tapping and pulling up in a way. You don't want to brush on the skin because these slicker brushes, they really scratch. Hey Luna, you give lots of kisses this morning. She's been giving me kisses all morning, ever since she got here. Huh, this morning? Yeah, nice shake. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the second one that I also enjoy. You have to stay right there, little girl. A second. So this one here, I got it off Amazon also, and it's got 2 speeds, and the air comes out here, and it's a brush. And this too scratches, so you don't want to be pushing too hard. This is low speed, and I'm just going to show you how, see, she's a little more iffy about this one compared to the other one. Some dogs prefer this one. It doesn't dry as fast, but it's really good for when you got those fluffy ears, those really long fluffy ears. I really like it. Just gets them all fluffed up. And you can put a little higher. But see how the air comes out, you know, wider? She enjoys this less, let's just say. She's okay, but... So she's still a little humid around the ears, but that's fine. She'll be dry by the time I get there. So, let's move on. No more kisses. I would love to give you more kisses, but we need to keep you calm. All right, so I'm going to start with my 30 blade here. Turn you around. And I'm going to cut. There's any questions here? Let's see here. Yes, this is a good girl. It's a little girl. Her name is Luna. If you use heat dryers on a dog, it might burn his hair up. Yeah, burn his skin. It's not good to have too much heat. Like the dryer I showed you, the longer dryer, there is a little bit of heat. You can choose and select what heat you want. Yes, Luna, my God, you are in love this morning. But I keep it on the cooler setting. There's just a light warm. I know, honey. You want to be a star. That's your thing. You want to be a star. You want to be right up in the camera here. Let's get this nice and close for you guys. All right. So I'm just going to use a 30 blade here. As I always say, if you're not used to clipping under the feet like this, please work with a 10 blade, not a 30. Wait till you're completely used to this, because 30s cut. They can cut. The dog's kicking around. I'm going to change to a 10 blade, that's for sure. But like she's good. I don't do any digging. Can lightly, and if you do it in the V, not this way, just one side, see here, there, and there. But I don't like to dig because I don't want to irritate the pads. Anyway, I see her every 5 weeks too, this one. Alright, so we got rid of that. Next step, we do the belly. I'm going to take my 10 blade here, switch the 30 for a 10. So this is a 10. You do your belly. You get all of this done here. Some older dogs prefer not standing like this because they have, their legs they got tired legs, they're older. I have to clean all of that area out. Turn her around. Whoop. And we're going to clean this area here. Again, only a 10 blade, no other blade. Please. You don't want to cut the dog. Okay. You can do around the anus also, but you don't want to be going over a little bum hole there. You want to go around. But I use scissors, so I'm comfortable with scissors. All right, so we're going to do under her arms. So we did the belly, the back there, do under her arms. You lift lightly, going one way and the other way. And the reason why I do this is because matting happens in there. And when the dog is matted under her arms, you don't want to be pulling and brushing under there because that's not too comfortable. She just wants to give me kisses. I'm going to put my 30 blade back on here because we're going to add the adjustment comb. Oh, the puppy's name is Luna. This is Luna. Sorry. Swift Canine. This is Luna. She knows her name. 10 millimeters. So a 10 millimeter is the purple Andis comb here. It is the number 2 comb. And I'm going to put that on top of a 30 blade here. You do not want to use a 40 blade. That's not recommended when you're using these steel, because some are plastic, these are metal, steel, whatever you want to call it, steel, metal, I don't know. All right, so before doing that though, we're going to give her a light brush. You always want to be sure that the coat is well combed out, brushed out. Huh, Luna? Here, I'm trying to place the camera properly. Okay. There. She's pretty combed out. She's really short, but I just want to be sure. So I'm coming in with my comb, my metal comb, to be sure. Here, I'm going to tie you back up, huh? To be sure that I don't get any snags here. See how she's excited. She wants to turn around. Just got to set them back. You're good, you're good. She's like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you combing me? Because I'm trying to keep your skin and your coat healthy. And because your mama asked me to also. So, there's a little bit of knots, tangles, not knots, tangles in the feet. Let me put to the feet. Wait. Oh, that's excited. Wait. I want to be sure everything's combed out before I get that other thing in there, that other clipper. Luna, watch it. Wait. Let's look at your belly. See if your belly's fine. Your belly's fine. Everything is fine. Often they'll get tangles in this area here. You want to be careful about that. See the yawning that she's doing? It's an annoyance. She's annoyed. She's annoyed because I won't let her off the table. I won't give her kisses. She just wants to get off the table and give me some kisses. Ah. Luna, wait. Calm down. I gotta take these mats out here. Okay. This is gonna be a nice little job. So I'm not gonna be brushing that. I'm gonna cut that out. She's gonna have a hole. Yes, you are going to have a hole because I am not brushing that out. Actually, I'm going to use these here. And I'm just going to cut. See how her hair is growing down this way? I'm just going to cut in that same angle. The same way that the hair drops. And then I'm just going to brush that out. Holding the tail, like the bone of the tail, so that I don't want to hit these spikes, whatever you want to call them. I don't want to hit that on that bone. So I'm hitting my thumb instead. Look at that. So I got that mat out. Excuse me. There's more. There's more mats there. So I could have easily come in and just cut it out like this, right? Like this. But then there would be a gap. So that's why coming in the same direction as the hair, you're just loosening up the mat. There are tools for this. There's the knife. I'll show you the knife here. Pull it up. Dematting knife. It's a dematter. This side does not cut. This side of the blades cut. You just place your thumb on this. This does not cut. So I'm going to come in on the dog. If I come in on the dog's body, that won't hurt. Okay? That won't cut. It'll cut on this side. Here we're going to use it for the tail. You have to hold the base of the hair, and you have to use a sawing motion. Do not pull. You need to do a sawing motion. If this was electric and it would be going up and down, then you could slowly pull because it would be sawing its way out, right? But this isn't electric. It's got to be put in, and you need to saw, and you need to hold the base of that tail. I've seen it before, some people using this and just going, raking it out like that, and just poking in and out like that. It's like a sawing motion. You can hear it being cut. Wherever there's resistance, you gotta hold it. Turn again. The reason why, what this does is it just separates the mat. See? Sawing motion, up and down. I'm holding the base of the tail. She's not feeling anything. And what it does is it splits the mat in pieces. And then there you go. See how all of these are all individual mats that came out. So guys, if you enjoy content like this, like my lives and whatnot, I have a whole bunch of other videos on my I've been on my channel. I've been here for about 1.5 years now. Still fairly new, my channel, but I've been doing this for going on 15 years now. I'm a professional groomer. And yeah, I only groom small dogs 20 pounds and under. And I upload new videos every Monday and Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern time. And I'm live every Wednesday. So if you want to subscribe for more of this stuff, I'm here for any question. For all questions, I'm here. Yes, Luna. Okay, we will have a love session afterwards. We're going to be giving kisses and hugs, and I'll give you cookies and whatnot. So, okay. It's not Luna. Okay, Luna. All right, let's get back to work. No sense. Okay, so let's get her nails done. Let's try to keep her calm. I'm sorry for the phone. I don't know if you heard the phone ringing. I keep forgetting to set that off. All right, so I'm going to do her nails. Everybody let me know if I'm doing this wrong. Let me know if I'm doing this the wrong way, okay? So I'm just getting the tip of the nail done because this girl comes to see me every 5 weeks. Every 5 weeks she's here. Yes, Luna. So I'm going to get in closer so you can see because I don't want you guys to just be looking at my back here. Thank you so much, Paul. That is appreciated. You know, I really care about the viewers. I care about the dogs. I care about my clients. And well-being, safety, and everything. And I preach that on my channel about how important safety is, and you know, being careful. Watch, honey, and being respectful. You got to respect the animals. I don't know if you guys could see. I'm sorry about that. This is whenever I'm filming vertically, it's not easy, but it's better for lives apparently. Be vertical. To the vertical. All right, really just the tips. You know, that hook. We did that. Let's go. Now it's gonna do 10, 10, 10. What's gonna do? Okay, honey. 10 blade. Here we go. As I mentioned, not the 10 blade, the 10 comb here. Paul, I'm in the Montreal area. In Montreal, Quebec. But I was born in New England. My mom was Quebecer and my dad American, and we were all of us sisters were 6 girls born in New England, Maine. And we moved here when I was little, so I was raised here in Quebec. So, where are you going, little girl? Here. All right. So I'm just starting off with the top here. I always like to set my length. The rest will be done with scissors. I just do the body in general with mine. Hang on, I'm going to give you a little wiggle room, as if you need to wiggle more, but it's better for your neck. All right, turn your head. Watch out. Stay like that, honey. Good. So I'm just going to bring it down the leg like that and do a bum here, the whole curvature back here. And I'm just going to drop off around there. Sometimes I'll come in and do the front. Just to give it that little curve there, but I'm going to finish everything off with the scissors for the legs. I'm just setting my length right now. If there are any any clipper marks, I will finish that with a scissor over comb on the body. Like that. Like that. You know, as long as there's hair coming off of your clipper, in general, you're not done clipping. heck? But there's a time to stop, right? We're not, this is not competitive grooming. We're grooming a family pet. Being extremely careful around this area. You don't want to go fast. These things are pokey. Thank you. Backtrack. No, I'm sorry, you said yes, yes. No, what I meant is Paul. Okay, Paul. I just picked, yep, a Dremel dog nail trimmer and just did my 5-year-old female nails. Very easy. She hates hand clipper nails trimmer, and I just did them with the Dremel nail clipper. Really, for $3? The clipper? Not the Dremel, the clipper. Yeah, the clipper, I can imagine. The Dremel, just be sure that when you're using the Dremel, I don't know if you're used to it or not, but when you're using the Dremel, Paul, just like the nail and the nails right there, don't hold it. Don't go and hold down. Just tap. That's all you want to be doing, because that gets really, really, really hot. Really hot quick on the nail. Okay? So just a little, just in case you didn't know. I'm not sure if you know, I don't know what you know. So just in case you didn't know. So just tap, tap a little at a time. Don't want that nail to get hot. You know, that happens when, when we get our nails done. Like, I've had longer nails before, and if that manicurist would be, doing my nails and keeping it on to that Dremel thing, keeping it on too long, that burns. It gets hot. Ow! So it usually takes me about an hour, hour and a half for a straight up normal groom like this. Of course, a little longer maybe when I'm live, because I'm, replying and answering your questions. But in general, that's about the time that it'll take me. Bend your legs back there, honey. Sit down. That's it. And hold your head up. Always being careful around the mouth area, because if the dog has bad teeth, that might hurt. If you're holding too tight, I'm just lightly holding her head just away from the trimmer here. Fluff up by tapping. You don't want to scratch the dog's body, because if you're just brushing and brushing with these, especially the slicker brushes, and you're brushing and brushing, it's going to cause brush burn. Try it on your arm. I always tell everyone, try it on your arm first and see how that feels. So, even bringing the clipper next to your ear, you know what that sounds like. It's good to know what they're experiencing, the sounds and the feelings. Up. Once again, Luna's a young dog. She can do this. Her legs are fine. Some pups, they're older or they'll have bad knees or whatnot, so it's best to do this lifting the hind leg instead. You can get aside. You can get into the scissoring now, huh? There. So we did all of that. Tie you back up, sit. All right. So she's a 13 millimeter for the head, and that is a 1/2 inch. That's a Andis #1 comb, the orange. And I'm gonna again set this only on a 30 blade. These are metal teeth. Cookies. All right, bring your head down, honey. We're gonna do the back of the head here and bring it forward. Once again, guys, If you like content like this, please subscribe and hang out with me. Subscribe, share, or, like, comment. Makes me happy. Makes me happy. Okay, really? So we're going to do your legs. We're gonna do your feet. Okay, Luna. Wait. I'm just going to clean out my area quick, guys. There. All right. Can I do this? You turn around? Alrighty then. I'm just going to snip all around that pad. There are two ways you can do this. You can do like I'm doing, or you can do it the foot flat on the table. And I try to keep my scissors flat like this and not sideways, flat like this, so that the dog will have a little bit of a bevel. You got to be extremely careful. Toes bleed so much. Any extremity will bleed. Tongue, nose, toes, tip of the tail. Extremities bleed a lot. Watch for those pads. You watch for that thumb. There's that little thumb there. Where do you order your blades from? Paul, it depends. Most of the time I'll order off of Ren's Pets Depot. That's a shop that I buy from here, in Ontario. But sometimes I'll buy off of Amazon. But like if Ren's Pets won't have it, I'll just check Amazon. There are other stores too online. There are other stores here in my area. I just don't buy them. Excuse me, guys. I have a raspy throat here. I just don't buy them in the store. I'll buy them online because they're way more expensive. So, who did you see? She saw my husband, I think. Watch for that little bone there. Okay. All I'm doing here is I'm going to bring this all the way down. So the rest is all scissor work, guys. You seeing that? And this all the way down. See how I'm keeping my hand here to protect this area here? This little girl. You always got to protect this area. And what I'm doing is I'm just kind of turning her so that I can see the silhouette of the leg and see what's hanging out that I don't like. I'm going to fluff this all up. Straight, and I'm going straight down with my scissors. Straight down. There you go. Remember I came in and did that a while ago? I'm just going to round this out. I'm going all around that leg. Coming with my curves and do the same thing on the inside here. All the way down. Not seeing what I'm doing, but I'm pushing back here. I'm pushing with my hand, pushing that hair forward so I can get around it. Sorry if my arm's in the way. So we gotta get my job done. I'm gonna do the inside of the leg. I'm just holding that leg towards me. I'm just turning it lightly. Keeping my fingers right here, right here. I'm coming around, and I don't want to cut her skin, right? If something's going to get cut, it'll be my finger and not her skin. I'm extremely careful. I don't want to get cut either. So. Are you falling asleep? She's getting wobbly. Are you falling asleep? Fluff all of this up, straight down. So we got one side almost done. We'll do the front, the other side, back, and then the face. So here, there's always that little toe back here. You gotta memorize and know where that is. Always go in and cut just a little at a time. Again, this girl, she comes in every 5 weeks, but hair still grows pretty much. Huh? I just gotta get these legs nicely cut. So, see how there may be clipper marks? I'm just gonna show you how I get rid of that. This is the scissor over comb technique. All you're doing is you're following the spine of your comb here, and you want to keep moving. You don't want to stop. You have to keep moving, because if you stop, you'll end up creating a hole. So all I'm doing is tipping the edge, just the edge of that hair, okay? Sometimes there are areas where this comb won't fit, right? So I'm just going to use this like that. Just I'm floating on top of the hair. You don't have to use the comb if you don't want to. You can just do this also. Just hover over the hair and just clip. Snip, snip. See how much softer that is? Alright, so we're going to do the front. Any questions here? Revival. Check out Revival. Revival Pet. They send to you from States. Revival Pet. I have to write that down. Revival. See a second, guys. I just want to write that down. Okay. Revival Pet. Put that down and I'll check it out. Thanks, Paul. All right, so sit, sit. Sit, sit your butt. Sit, sit. Thank you. Let's do this. Keep your head up. To do this way. Straight down the leg. You gotta calm them down before you start working, right? Like you could see, she wanted to keep standing. You gotta get them to sit. She's good. She listens. It's just, I gotta be really careful not to go high pitch on her. Like if I start talking high pitch, wait. And the fact that I'm talking also, it's probably making her a little antsy. She just wants to give me kisses. Holding that paw nice and straight. I have this finger right under that, under her toes. Okay, you're all good. Wait. Just want to be sure I can get this. Being careful, of course. There's a little toe there. Are you annoyed with me? She's annoyed with me now. She wants to get off the table. Keeping my hand here. I don't want her bringing her head down while I have these scissors there. So, all right. So that's one leg. See the difference? One leg, the other leg. Oh, okay. So I'll get a pat catalog. Okay, I will check that out. So, again, thank you. Okay. Now we're going to do the second side. Okay. Keep your head away from the scissors. I want to keep her head away from the scissors. Going straight down. Didn't take much off there, right? Watching for that toe. Nice and straight. Nice and straight. You want to come in and comb again. There's always something sticking out, guys. You'll put the dog on the floor. That happens where I'll put the dog down on the ground and start running after the dog with the scissors because, wait, you got a little strand there. I gotta get on. Okay. Lift that paw See, I asked her to wait and she's waiting. Good girl, thank you. Wait, wait. Up, let's fluff up, wait. Come on. So you don't want their faces next to the scissors like that. So that's why I have to keep coming back up and telling her no or telling her wait. You don't want to be yelling at the dog. Like, what are you doing? No, you don't want to do that. Yeah, you're annoyed. She's annoyed. She wants me to let her go. You're going to go on the ground in just a few minutes. We got a little more to go, not much. Not much. Like that. All right. Wait. So we've done that front leg. Watch. We'll come and do that back leg. So I'm just holding her head here, each side. I'm not, I'm not choking the dog. I'm just holding her head on each side, because I don't want her turning her head when I have the scissors going here. With the leg, often they'll want to turn their head, like when you start lifting the leg or something, they'll want to turn around to see what it is that you're doing. So you want to be sure. She doesn't need to know what you're doing. All right, so let's do this leg here. Oops, I'm going to use these. Nice curves, that. Fluff up. We're right on time, guys. So I made this nice curve here. My curves. Like the hawk here. I'm going to come in straight down. And lift the foot if you want. All I want is to make this straight. These are the tips. Oh, she seems like she's falling asleep. She just see her go forward. It's so quiet in here, guys. I mean, right now I'm talking, but usually like when I'm not filming or I'm not talking. And the dogs often fall asleep while I'm working. I'll start keeling over. They hear the water from my aquarium or just the hum from the filter. So I'm just following down, following the leg, and straight down. That's all you want to do. I'm going to make this nice and round here, curve this. Please don't fall asleep, honey. Whoops. Hon, won't be long. Did you not sleep enough last night? Huh? Or am I just boring you to death? Am I boring you? A little bit of scissor over comb here because I see there's some little marks, scissor marks. Again, you want to keep moving your comb because if you don't, you might create holes. She wants to sit. You getting tired? Right. Luna, we're almost done. We got about not even 10 minutes to go. This end here, literally. Fluff everything up. And I just come in and go straight down like I did a while ago on this side. See, there's more curvature that I need to get in there. And all this is about is just keep combing. You know, I'll do the fluff up like this, and then I'll do the cutting, but then I'll bring it down also, and then you can get some more sticky yabbies there. Once I've done all of the upwards, then I'll go downwards, just to be sure. That looks good. So this whole area here, needed that to be nice and clean. There's no more hair there. So when she goes to the bathroom and does her pee-pees, she's not getting some all over her. Oh, I need to get another pair of those. These are pretty much done. And she doesn't get any all over her hair, and there's no more odors. I'm just gonna blend this in here. And often when these dogs, when they have, the hair is a little longer, I'll create a little bump. I'll just come in and cut in the middle here, and they have 2 buns. That's pretty good. All right, let's look at her tail. Any questions here? Yeah, the dog is tired now. Yeah. So normal. She's been with me for an hour and 15 minutes now. She got here at 10. So that's pretty much the time it takes me, about an hour and a half, depending. Hold that tail out straight, and I'm just going to cut a little bit off. I see her fairly often, so not much grows, right? So I'd like to come in a second time, do the same thing on this side here. There. See? All done. All right, now let's turn her around. Up. And I'm gonna come in once more, and from this angle, I'm going to come, and all I'm doing is following the leg. Follow the leg down. All right, we're down to the face. We only got a few minutes to do this here. Well, we don't have a few minutes. I mean, it's going to take a few minutes. So I'm bluntly cutting across with just these little tiny scissors here. Fluff everything up. Everything will be finished with my these ones here, my thinners. I have these thinners also, but they're more aggressive, so they do leave a little bit of the marks, scissor marks. Right now, I just want to get everything cut. Whoops, wrong ones. Everything cut, and then I'll soften everything up afterwards. So it's all about just getting everything done quickly. Just chomping everything off. Let's chomp. Side here. So Luna's a little morky. I don't give her pointy ears. No, let's use these here. I'm going to use these peacocks. These are really aggressive. They leave marks, but I'm going to get rid of that afterwards with my other scissors. I don't want to come in with the peacocks here, just in case she moves. And you've got to be really careful with these. They, first of all, yes, they do cut a lot, but that's it. They cut a lot of that hair off, so you don't want to cut too much hair off. I remember when I used these the first time, I was just taking too much of that hair. That ear. Do the same thing on this side. Bring everything forward. Use my curves. See guys? Then I'll see something and then I'll want to fix it. I don't want to forget about it, so I just jump in and fix it right away. There. Cut a lot of that out. Pull this all back. Hang on. Get in there with tiny scissors and cut those little extra hairs off. Really? Let's go behind the ear. Behind the ear. All right. So now I'm going to go around the ears. She just gets a light contour. And I do not make her, she's not a Yorkie, right? So I make a nice round tip instead of a pointy tip. Unless the client wants that. Her ears just prop right up. My Morkie's ears are like two Mickey Mouse ears. I make them round. Not the same type of round, she's just like oval. I just follow that ear. Hang on, honey, up. Almost there. I didn't put my mask on, I usually wear my mask while I work. So I'm going to take some out on the inside here. I'm going to just flip that ear. Take a little bit off on the inside. If you have a Yorkie or or a Morkie that you want the ears to prop back up, you got to take that weight off. The more they have hair, the more that'll be heavy, and the more it'll have weight, and that will not help the ears stand up. Okay, and soften that ear up. Okay, stand. Almost done, hon. Got one more ear to go. Just round out that face, and that'll be it. I'm gonna call Mom. One more time. Poor girl. Yeah, we're almost done, honey. We're almost done. We're almost done. Sit. Sit. Just hold those legs back there. You don't want to sit? Don't lay down. Don't lay down. I'm just lightening up that top of the ear. So when you sit your dog down, I'm not pressing on the back. It's not good to press on their backs. I just back here, I fold that leg back here. Give her a push around here, not at her neck, at the bottom. Give her a push. Pull those legs underneath. No. Wait. I need her to be sitting. All right, so I'm just going to round all of this out. Same thing on this side. And these scissors, they have these little teeth, right? And they're not like, they won't cut, they'll cut some, but you need to be chomping in a good few times to get the amount you want off. It's not the same as a normal pair of scissors that just cut straight. And that's why I'm pulling. That's why you're seeing me pull a bit. Wait. Almost done, Luna. Almost done. Alright, do the top. But Luna has always been a little iffy with her face. She does not, it's the only thing that she doesn't really like. And you know, we'll leave her that. But again, seeing stuff that I don't like. Because she's so good for the groom. You gotta have something. Honey, you gotta have something. No, don't pull up. I don't wanna pull you up by the chinny chin. And again, yeah, you gotta be careful around the mouth. She's got awesome teeth. They're so white. Look at that. His teeth are so nice. Does your mama brush your teeth? Does she? So when I'm cutting in the front, only the tip. I don't open the tip very wide, because when I'm cutting at the lips, I don't want her sticking her tongue out and me catching her tongue. So once I have all of the bulk, off with all of these more aggressive clippers, scissors, I'm gonna come in and use my 40 tooth just to soften everything up. Around that eye. You want a nice smile, right? Because this is a nice circle here. It's a circle. I'm going to do an inverted V here. Just cutting this into a V. It's when she puts her head down, you don't want that bulge of hair. Same thing on this side. And you'll see if you're new at scissoring, whenever you do the opposite side, like, see, I'm right-handed, and it's always tougher for me to do the left. So if you're left-handed, it'll be tougher for you to do the right in general. Take a little more off on this side here. She's looking good. Is she looking good, guys? Let me know if you find she's looking good. Huh? And let me know if she did a good job. Did you do a good job? Guys, I am here every Wednesday live. Here's Luna, all done. Now we can do kisses. So I'm here live every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And I upload new videos every Monday and Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Yes. And I have a whole bunch of videos. Please like, subscribe if you like this content. I'm just going to read here. Otherwise, nice job. Is that cut what the owners want? I'd cut all that face hair off like a new puppy. Yes, this is what the client wants. I always give what the client wants. If the client wants a flatter sides, if they want really, really short, if they want a nice round head, the instructions are all on the paper here of what I need to do. I've been grooming Luna since August 03, so yes. So this is the finished look for this little girl, and guys, I will see you in the next video. Next video is Friday, so take care. Hang on, I got something. Sabrina, how much do you charge for 1 hour and 10 minutes fee for a puppy? It's not the time it takes me in general, it's the job that needs to get done. So yeah, so a pup like this is about 55 Canadian dollars. If the dog has any knots and whatnot, I'm gonna put her down. If the dog has any knots and mats, and it's a little, I have maybe a 10-minute job, a little more work to do, then I will charge an extra $5. There are people who will charge a little more. If it's a tougher dog to groom, like the dog's kind of giving me a little more trouble, and there will be a $10 charge. A shave down, I charge $5 less than what I'd charge in general for the, if this one's a 55, it would be 50. But yeah, it depends. It really depends also on the dog's character. It depends on the coat, what's going on, what's the cut. So, anywhere between $50 and maybe $75, depending on what goes, how things go, plus taxes. So that's it. So Michigan. We lived in Paul. You're Michigan. You're in Michigan. Is that what you're saying? I lived in Leamington for a while. I don't know if you know of Leamington in Ontario. There's Detroit, and then on this Canadian side you have Windsor and all that. So I have family in that area. So I know Michigan a bit. Is that cut movie? So I think I got everyone down here. Thank you so much, guys. I was just reading the rest of the comments. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.